Hey everyone, I'm DrHamfist. Let's do this. Welcome back. We're on to Act 2. This should be a much quicker video since I'm not explaining all the fundamentals again, but let's see the path we want. So, I do still like hitting late shops. I especially like hitting more shops now that we have extra curses, so let's target this shop. The later you hit a shop, the more gold you have, so late shops are good shops. And then this is another shop. It means there's an elite on the way. I think we like that though. That should be fine. So let's target this. We can hit a shop right here, and we probably should because we have 3 curses and we want to get rid of those as soon as possible. So we're going to hit a ton of shops, and we're not going to get that many new things. It's really going to be fixing the damage we did. But maybe that like infinite energy turn 1 will make up for it. Yeah, so here 5 out of 3 because these first 2 activate. This guy's swinging 12. And he has 14 armor, so plated armor. Gain 14 block at the end of its turn. Losing HP from an attack reduces plated armor by 1. So yeah, we're sort of out of the newbie woods that was Act 1. Now the enemies are a lot tougher. So let's see what's under this Infernal Blade. A Rampage deals 8 damage, and every time this card is played, increases the damage by 4 for the rest of the combat. Okay. And I'm debating whether or not we should poison this guy. I think we're going to. The plated armor makes it really hard to actually kill him. Let's go ahead and poison him. And we're going to take 1 damage because I forgot that we had that curse card in our hand that does damage to us. So unfortunately, that just turned off our runic dodecahedron. So I don't think there was anything we could have done to avoid that besides using our weak potion, but I don't think we want to blow that here either. So let's see. We definitely want to defend. We might just use this weak potion. We're going to take a lot if we don't. Yeah. Let's go ahead and weaken him. That gets his damage down to 8. We can defend, then hit him with a strike, and then twin strike. And we're trying to work down that plated armor. We've got it down to 12. It's still a lot. The poison's helping us get some damage in there, but we're trying to avoid falling below 74, and we're already close to that low. Let's see. So it tends to attack for 7 and then do a buff. Okay. I think we're going to Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Gonna make something else free this turn. We've got Iron Wave and Defend. If we luck out, we can play both. If we don't luck out, yeah, we got Pommel Strike. So let's play the Pommel Strike and just see what we get. Okay, I think we'll just Iron Wave then, and that will actually trigger and hit him again because of that power we did. And I believe that reduced his plated armor. His plated armor. It might only be on attacks. Yeah, it says losing HP from an attack. I think it must not work then. Alright, so let's see. I don't think we want to activate the Brutality. Maybe I'm wrong. I think we just want to defend and strike. I guess it would let us get another strike in. Oh, we have normality. Thank God I didn't try to do that. That would have been terrible. I'm really bad at remembering like curses and other things that are sort of outside of my cards that I'm trying to play. So I'm gonna forget that pretty often. I think Armaments and then Iron Wave would be pretty good here. Well, now that they're upgraded, we can actually do 1 Iron Wave and then 1 Pommel Strike, or we can just double tap Iron Wave. Let's see. I think what we're going to do is just Iron Wave, which is kind of synonymous with double tap Iron Wave. Just because I don't want to draw cards that I can't play. It was arguably worth it because I might have drawn curses I couldn't play anyway, but of course I might just dig towards curses I couldn't play anyway too. Okay, so we've got him, right? Because he's got 8 armor and 4 health. We can just strike him twice, right? Okay. So that was not a great fight because we ended up at 77, and we've got this reward for being at full. So ideally, we would have still been within 74 health when we ended and been at 80 right now. But heal 3 HP at the end of each turn for 5 turns. Okay, we like that. And then... yeah, so there's like almost no way we're going to grab Hemokinesis now that we have this passive. Twin Strike's still okay, and then Sever Soul. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand and deal 16 damage. We don't like that. We like our non-attack cards because we like being full health to activate this. I don't think we like Twin Strike either. I don't think we like any of these. So we're going to go to the shop, and we're going to get rid of that one that damages us. And then the next one that we'll want to get rid of will be Normality. But yeah, so we have 174, which means if we pay 100 and remove a card, we'll have 74 left. We could get Dropkick. Dropkick is good if you have a lot of vulnerable and we don't. We could get Spot Weakness. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. That could be very good. We can never afford any of these anyway. Flash of Steel is very good with our Shuriken. Right here. If we buy it, we can't get rid of a card. So are we okay with keeping all of our curses in order to get Flash of Steel? That's a question. We'd spend 90, we'd have 84 left. I don't think we're going to pick it up, which is kind of sad because it's really good with the Shuriken, but I don't think we're going to take it. It also is bad with Normality. We need to get that out of our deck too. I think we need to do the card removal. So let's go find Decay and get rid of it. And then I don't think we're buying anything. Dropkick, we don't have the vulnerability. Spot Weakness is an option. I don't think we're going to take it. 3 weak potion, 2 energy potion. Exhaust all status and curse cards from your hand. If that permanently removed, then we'd want that, but it's just exhaust, so just for that fight. I don't think we're going to buy anything. I think we're going to save our gold. Hopefully next shop we have enough that we can also buy, you know, something like Flash of Steel with the card removal. So let's save that gold. Of course, actually, the next shop's very soon, so I probably need to save that gold just to be able to buy the card removal again. Okay. So we cannot defend at all no matter what we do. I'm going to take 10 damage next turn. Oh my gosh. I think we're going to use this potion to start regenerating health. Yeah, 3 HP for the next 5 turns. We'll go to 80 and then we're going to get hit for 10. I don't think we can kill one of them either. I think what we'll do is we'll double tap and then we'll headbutt on the double tap, which will put the double tap back into our deck. And then also, wait, deal 4 damage? They're passive. What does it do? Reduce attack damage taken by 50%. Cancel if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. Oof. Okay. But yeah, if I do this, it's 3. So yeah, this is still more damage, so let him here. And what you just saw, it didn't bring up the choice. It was going to automatically move a card from my discard to top of my deck. Because there was only one option, it didn't even ask me. Oh, and I think we just interrupted him, so maybe we could have interrupted one of these guys. But yeah, I guess I probably should have done that. But that whatever buff they were going to do is probably really scary too. Yeah, because these guys swing 1 damage 5 times, which means they go absolutely crazy with strength. And I believe that's what their buff does. Their strategic thing here, their buff, I think that gives them strength. So I think we're going to upgrade the other cards here. The other option is just to double tap and then headbutt an Iron Wave. We could interrupt the guy that's buffing by doing that. If we double tap Iron Wave, we're not taking any damage this turn. That seems fine. Let's just do that. And then here we can choose. I think we're choosing double tap. Iron Wave's the other option. I think we're going to take double tap. Depends what I draw. Could have been the wrong choice, but we'll see. Yeah, and that regen potion is about to get us over 74, so if we can stop taking damage, we might be full health next fight. Juggernaut, we probably do want to activate. It'll give us a free random other card, so this basically still costs 1. But we have to do some other random thing with it, which might be like the strike that isn't that great. I think we still want to do it. Yeah, so it is the strike. Because I have no matter of luck at all. I honestly think we do want to defend and just not take the damage. Let's just take this guy out, too. Yeah, so this guy's about to go crazy, I believe. Yeah, so he has 1 strength. 1 strength doesn't sound bad, but now he's swinging 10 because he's doing 2 damage 5 times now. So that actually is very meaningful. So let's try to knock him out of the air and stop him attacking. I believe this is going to work. Okay, good. And then we still have our regen potion going, so I think we actually can brutality here. And then I believe, oh yeah, well we can't defend because of normality, but I believe it would always damage us anyway. I think block doesn't stop you from effects that say lose HP. So that guy's flying, this guy's still on the ground. We want to knock him out of the air again, I bet. We got a ton of stuff going on. So cleave is definitely good here. We're probably going to start with pommel strike. I think we'll start with pommel strike on this guy. I do think we want to cleave. And then, interestingly, I think we're actually going to hit him because it's 1 more damage, and it's going to keep us at 74. Oh, actually, we can just do this too. The Iron Wave we drew. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so now we've cleaned them up. We're back to full health, which means we're at 4 energy a turn again because of this runic dodecahedron. This is a reference to, you know, dice games, by the way. Back to full, sitting pretty. Alright, so here we go. We've got Clothesline is new, I believe. Deal 12 and apply 2 weak. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this card. Perfected Strike, I don't think that's what we're going for with our deck. And then Anger. Anger's super cool. It costs 0 and it deals 4 damage. That sounds pretty great. It places copies of it into your discard. So when you play 1, you end up with 2 in your discard. Those 2, when you cycle through again, will become 4. It slowly fills your deck with Anger, and you get, like, you know, overwhelmed with it. It's not really what our deck is going for, though. So I think we're going to go for Clothesline. The one question is, it does activate Shuriken. Is that worth it? I think we're too interested in being full health because of Runic the Dodecahedron, and I think Clothesline helps us do that. So I think we'll do this. This also works very well with double tap because it gives us an energy discount. So I think we'll do this. And then here, we actually don't have enough money to pay for the card removal service from the shop, so we're not going to do that, I don't think. We want to make sure we can hit this shop, though, which means we cannot take this left path. I think we'd rather do a fight than, like, spend 94, so let's do the fight. Alright, so this enemy is malleable, which means on taking attack damage, they gain 3 block, and the block gained from malleable increases as often as it is triggered, and then it resets at the next turn. So this is actually weak to just being hit hard a few times. Yeah, we do not have a great first hand, and we have no potions to soup that up. I think we will make something free. I think if it was Pommel Strike, we may have been able to defend. Well, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes, we can't place. I always forget Normality. I never will ever remember that I have to play around it. So I just need to like get it out of my deck so I stop completely forgetting about it. Yeah, so we take 21, which is a ton. Not great for us. Let's see. Probably play Armaments and Iron Wave to try to mitigate some damage. Maybe even then defend. We got our block synergy power up, so I'm totally fine with just defending a ton. Yeah, and I'm hoping this thing... Yeah, there we go. Stops swinging for 21 every single turn. That's a little bit annoying. So now we can actually go in on it. Let's see what's under this Infernal Blade. Oh, Feed. So Feed gives you permanent max HP if you kill an enemy with it, and then it also exhausts itself from your deck when you play it. So I think we're just going to use it for the damage here. And then we'll probably Headbutt, see what we can get on top of our deck that way. We can just do that and see what we've got here. So the Clothesline may be very nice. Armaments probably, honestly, though. Upgrading cards is probably going to be helpful, because this fight may go along with that Malleable passive. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so is that... Yeah, so I've got the Weakened effect, and I've also got Frail. Frail is kind of like Vulnerable. It says you take... or you gain 25% less block from cards that you play. This is probably less bad than Vulnerable is bad, but it is sort of the same type of effect. You can have both on you at once, which is real nasty. So that you want to avoid. I think we're going to play Armaments and then play Brutality just to be able to play all of these. We're taking a ton of damage this fight, which is not great. And then... Yeah, I don't think it matters much. The ordering here. Should be able to get it next turn. We're going to take a ton of damage. We're basically looking for a campfire to rest now to try to get back close to full health. Case to be made that I shouldn't have actually played the power and lost an extra health for that. Well, I guess we just Pommel Strike first. Then we can Clothesline. Okay, so 45 out of 80. We're a bit far from max health. We're going to try to make that up if we can. So here, this is nice. You can see these cards are already upgraded, and actually all of them are. So whatever we pick is upgraded. We've got a 0 cost, apply 2 weak to all enemies, exhausted. Seems relatively good. Enemy loses 3 strength, exhaust. I think we might take the upgraded disarm. This is really good against one enemy. It's very good against bosses and stuff like that. This is a permanent weakening effect, basically. You can kind of think of weak as a temporary strength reduction, and then disarm's just permanent. It's only on one person, but this can be very impactful on long fights. So I think we'll take this disarm. We already have a ton of Pommel Strikes. Oh yeah, so this fight, there's this knight, this centurion, and then this mystic. They both can do defensive abilities for the party and stuff, like defensive abilities for their friend, which is really annoying. And they're swinging for a ton to begin with. We could either Clothesline and then Iron Wave, or we could Pommel Strike, see what we draw, but plan on Iron Wave and defend. That's the way to block the most damage. I guess like Clothesline is weak. Would block something like 4 from him and get some damage in. Let's see what we draw and plan on blocking as much as possible. Well, at least we don't draw that next turn. Yeah, the other reason to Clothesline is it would have made him weak next turn too. Oh, that's right. I had an extra... Oh, no. I forgot I had an extra energy off Lantern. I thought since we weren't full, we didn't, but we did. Oh, that's rough. Probably really should be attacking her. Oof, that's a beating. We should have played Clothesline for sure. Should have Clotheslined and then played Defend and Iron Wall or Iron Wave or whatever. That was the right play. So, flubbed that one. I forgot we had an extra energy. I think we will play Brutality here.
Alright, check out this Brutality radio mix on Google Play Music.
Okay, Google, stop. I don't know if you guys heard that, but the robot turned on. It thought it was needed. That's funny. I actually think we're going to avoid doing it. We'll take a lot of damage for doing it. We still can. It might be right. If I draw better cards, then can like defend when I need it and save 5 damage once, then it like buys itself for 5 turns. I guess we'll do it. It also helps dilute how bad it is that we have 2 curse cards still in our deck. Okay. Okay, so this is another reason that it's nice. When we play armaments, we can buff 1 more card than before because we drew an extra. So let's do that. Yeah, I was debating whether or not it makes sense to play Infernal Blade first. I think we want the energy this turn. Feed. Okay, so we definitely don't care because that one disappears when we play it. I think we want to defend, so let's just plan on playing Pommel Strike and then probably defending unless we draw something better. The Disarm is 3 more damage this turn, but then every turn after that he's attacking is 3 less. I think we probably Disarm. We'll just use this feed just to get rid of it. Yeah, so we're getting quite low. This is actually sort of falling apart. I was hoping that we could get a win for the first run. I don't think we've had any like huge disasters where we've done anything terribly wrong, but this is the nature of roguelikes, is that sometimes even when you do everything close to right, it still just is nowhere close to enough. I think we want to use this power. We do have normality, but since this costs 2, and then I can play 2 other cards, we'll still be fine. So I think we want to do the power. I think it made our strike free, of course. We'd rather do a headbutt than double up and get 2 strikes, so let's do the headbutt. And we want something crazy here, which is possibly armaments. Maybe clothesline. I think we want armaments, get more of our cards upgraded. I think that sounds pretty good. And then we're just going to take the raw 11, which is not great. Yeah, you can see they actually buffed their own strength. They both got +2, and since I had already made him -3, he's at -1. But the longer this fight goes on, the worse it'll be for me, to a point. I think we're just going to clothesline him, make him weak for a long time. That should help a lot with the following turns. We may die in this fight. It's getting there, where this might be it. And I think based on the map, we're fighting again next turn no matter what. So that might be very bad. I think Iron Wave, Cleave. I don't think we can beat that. Yeah, Cleave is just like so money. Gotta do that. Well, actually, I guess if I was paying attention and knew she had block, it wasn't actually that money. Yeah, maybe I should have headbutt and just gotten my armaments back or something. At least we didn't take damage, so still kind of a success. We're really looking to clean him up soon. His strength is now back above 0, and she's going to get out of hand if I can't start working on her soon. So we are really looking to lay some hurt down. So 12, 11, and 9 twice. So we have him this turn. We can do the 12, 9 twice to get him, right? can do the 11-9 twice to get him. So let's do that. And then we can pommel strike her. Okay. Yeah, maybe what I should have done was focus her first. The other guy has a bunch more health. She has heals, so if I take her out, it's a lot easier to get the big guy down. So maybe I should have gone for her. I think we want to do the upgrade. I think we're going to want to pommel strike and see if we can't draw anything defensive. Okay, good. Yeah, because we do not want to take any more damage than we have to here. We're getting very, very low. Alright, so we're going to go down to 9 when this turn starts. She's not attacking us, so that's good. So let's see what we draw off pommel strike, see if we can't get some more offensive stuff. Not really. So that's 12, and that's 12. Alright, well, we got her. Okay. So we're at 15 health. Not great. This block potion, I'll take that. That's great. I don't think we want combust right now. Oh, this says heal. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. Heal for unblocked damage dealt. I need this so badly, I can't even explain it. So that's like perfect for our position right now. And then, yeah, do we want to fight an elite with 15 health? Or do we want to go to rest and then fight an elite? The answer is we want to go rest and then fight an elite. So this, we have to rest. We can't smith right now, but when we rest, we have 24 extra health, so we have 39. Maybe that's enough here for this elite. Alright, so it's multiple enemies. This might be okay. Oh no. We have no block? Draw a block, please. Okay, draw more block? Oh no. Well, this is not good. Okay. Well, we're taking a whole bunch, turn 1. Nothing we can do about it. Oh, wait, no! I have the potion! No! Remember earlier when I said I never use my potions? Well, it's very, very true. It's in fact too true. I probably really should be using my potions more. I think we're not gonna be brutality. I just have no health. I mean, it gets me like one more card this turn. Actually, no, I think we are, because we can make sure it hits on this guy. Yeah, so here's what we'll do. Wait, this is a power, though. Oh. We'll do this first. And then we'll do this, and then we can still... yeah, cast everything. So, we're going to weaken the big guy, because he's the one that will be alive the longest. We'll take him out. And then we're taking 4. We'll go to 8. We, at most, can live for like 8 turns, I guess. We need to draw that Reaper badly. Which I think we will before we die, hopefully. 19 damage? Are you kidding? Oh my Jesus God Christ. Alright, well, we are activating the block potion. I'm not even going to do the math. I know we need to activate that and then plan around it. So I think we have to Reaper this turn. I think we Reaper and defend. Oh my gosh. Because this heals for 10. Defend. We might not Reaper this turn. Because we can clothesline here and then defend, and that mitigates even more damage. Yeah, because that was 19 to 5, or that was 19 minus 5 to 14, so that saved us 5 more damage. So we'll only take 3 here. If we still can get the Reaper off later and possibly even have more strength. No, I think we should have Reapered. I think that was wrong. Alright, so we're about to be like highly punished. Oh, that's the other thing, is double tap with Reaper would have been crazy. But I can't pull that off this turn. Yeah, there's no way to do that. So if I double up cleave, no, it's not gonna be enough. So let's just do armaments and then Iron Wave, Iron Wave. Well, we don't need to do Iron Wave, Iron Wave. We have too much armor now. So now we could headbutt and make sure we can do Reaper next turn. I think that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we get Reaper in before they're both dead, right? Yeah, so let's get Reaper back. Make sure we can tag both of them. Alright, we'll stitch this back together. By which I mean we'll live with like 4 health after our +6 gain, which is impossible, but... Alright, we need to Reaper before they're both dead. We're just going to start with that. Then we're going to use Iron Wave to get enough block to not die to this person. And we're going to strike. Yeah, and they all did the same damage, so it doesn't matter. What did I just do? Did I just do that wrong? What happened? Did I just, like, not count my energy? I'm an idiot. We're dead. That's so funny. Okay. I thought I had an energy left to strike this one. I should have just clicked on that one first to be sure, though. Alright, well, in any case, that's what deaths look like. I'm kind of okay with losing that run because I wasn't terribly happy with that deck. I usually like to go full offensive or something a bit more defensive. And get in for like those shield block cards and try to like sum up a ton of defend and then use that defend offensively with shield block and stuff like that. We kind of got a little bit of that action with that power card that costs 2 that says, you know, deal damage every time you guard. But I was sort of in this middle ground of like some offense cards that are very, very good with like attack synergies, like that double tap. And then I had some cards that were very good with block. And I kind of was sort of blurring that line, and like Iron Wave helps with that because it kind of goes both ways, but I was in this weird middle ground that wasn't that great. And then a lot of these relics that I had, like these are all energy, they're kind of neutral. This one doesn't actually do anything itself. This one's kind of just bad for Ironclad. This one, if you have a lot of powers, is good, but I basically had nothing leaning towards offense or defense. I mean, this one kind of towards offense, but I was hoping to get something that leaned one way and then just sort of drill that path. That's what I like to do, and those are the runs I usually have the most success with. So I think on the next video, let's show off the Silent, which is the second class. I actually enjoy playing that one a lot more, but I also do want to get better at the Ironclad. So I think we'll do the Silent for the next video. I'll show you a run on that. Hopefully I get further than like 2 steps into the level 2. And then I think after that we'll go back to the Ironclad and show this guy off more. So let's show off the Silent on the next video. See you then.